Hi there guys, it's Joel here from Aussie Chart Trends. Today's market update is for Tuesday the 12th of February 2013. Firstly, we're going to check out the S&P, then the Asx200. Before we do that, I've got to remind you that, like always, that aussiecharttrends.com.au and this video are for educational purposes only. Nothing stated at the site or in this video is intended to be used as any form of investment advice. I'm not a licensed professional. You need to make your own decisions regarding your investments. I'm just here to help anyone searching for a practical direction in today's markets. Okay, so let's take a look at the Smp500 firstly. Looking on a 10-minute chart here, which each candlestick represents 10 minutes of trade. In yesterday's video, we were talking about this being a little pennant pattern or a little flag pattern when the market rallies on up and then we have this sideways action. Now, we were saying in yesterday's video also that we could either see a break to the upside or a break to the downside from this pattern. Well, now that we have a little bit more data on the chart, it appears that nothing has really changed too much. The fact is that we've just gone sideways a little bit more. It appears that the Smp500 is creating a little consolidation pattern where you get a bit of sideways whipsaw action before heading back on up. Now guys, it has been a line of thought that we may see just that tag around that 1525 area or even higher at this point, because you've got to keep in mind we've still got these highs up here from 2007 and they're not that far away. So for now, let's just observe the S&P and see if we can get that break to the upside out of this little pattern here. Now guys, it's a fairly small pattern, so you wouldn't expect much of a move up, but in saying that, 1525 area is the next level there of resistance. The other interesting thing that happened in yesterday's trade was the S&P got underneath this red line here, and then we came up above it, then down below it again, and at the end of the trading day it looked as if the S&P wanted to get over this rising level of resistance, and the S&P just wasn't able to do that. So guys, let's just observe for now and let's see if this is a consolidation pattern that will give us a little boost to the upside. Okay, looking on the daily chart here of the Asx200, in yesterday's video we were discussing the potential tag up on this higher orange line that we've got drawn on the chart. Now guys, in today's trade we came up to test this line exactly. If we take a look on the hourly chart, let's get a closer look. Following up from yesterday's video, we were discussing that the Asx200 came within 3 points or so of this brown line. Now guys, in today's trade we came up and we tested this area exactly, and then we resisted back down off it. Where do we go from here? Well, if we go back to the highs that we had here around the 30th of January, and we just snap a line over the previous peak that we had there in early February, and just extend this out, guys, it looks as if that the Asx200 may be coming up in a rising wedge pattern. Rising wedge patterns can break to the upside and then continue on into another pattern. But usually what you'd see with a rising wedge pattern is this bottom line eventually break, and that you would see the market or the stock come back down to where the prices began, and that would be on this blue line down here. So it's my suspicion that if we see a break of this yellow line, we may rally around for a couple of days and back test it before eventually coming back down to test this blue support level around that 4,885 level. But for now, let's just see. In the next 2 trading days or so, we should definitely see whether the Asx200 is going to have a crack at getting over this area again, or if we come down to take this yellow line out. Guys, that pretty much wraps up today's market update for Tuesday the 12th of February 2013. I just want to say thanks very much if you're a subscriber to Aussie Chart Trends and you are watching this video on Tuesday the 12th of February. If you're not watching this on Tuesday the 12th of February and you're watching this at a later date, all I ask is that you consider being a subscriber to aussiecharttrends.com.au, where you'll receive a daily update after the close Monday through to Thursday, and then on Saturday you'll get access to the weekly review. So guys, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.